so much happening during this international break where NWSL took a break from regular season play, but NWSL teams, Kansas City Current, were still competing in competitions and what was happening, little mini soccer tournaments. For instance, KC Current took part in the inaugural Teal Rising Cup.
Yeah.
4-team tournament. I mean, how was it? Break it down a little bit for us.
To be fair, like I miss the Summer Cup. I miss the original Challenge Cup, right? Where you play in the summer, you have these games outside of season. I miss the Summer Cup because the Summer Cup you played teams from Mexico. So it's always nice to play teams outside the NWSL because you play them 50 times during the year anyways. But this was so fun because we did the Teal Rising Cup and 2 teams from Brazil came to us, and then Chicago too. But basically it was a 2-sided tournament. Each of us, like NWSL versus Brazil, winners play each other, losers play each other. And it just happened that we got to play the 2 Brazil teams. And it was so fun because I haven't played a Brazil team yet. And I have Brazilian teammates, obviously, but it is very different when there's 11 of them out there versus when you have a couple on your team. And it was so fun. I love the Brazilian style. It was hot for everyone. They come from a hot climate too. So it was pretty even. And it was a good match on both sides. And these summer tournaments for every team across the NWSL, you get to rotate your roster. People that usually don't get to play usually play in these games. So it was really cool to see how, different players can match up against different teams, the little cliques you build on the field as well. So it was so cool. We did get to lift it. It wasn't like prize money or stuff, but if you come into our home, hopefully we're the ones lifting the trophy at the end of the day. And yeah, it was so fun. Yep, exactly. Teal, all shades of teal were involved in that tournament.
Cups on cups on cups. Like the new tournaments just keep being added every 6 months, every season. But I think a lot of people don't realize when you are in that summer break, when there's a
what? Oh, sorry.
Oh, look at this.
What is happening?
I was doing the Brazilian, what's it called? The
okay, Tinkerbell.
Oh my God.
This picture is insane. We're showing a picture right now of Lo, I don't even know, prancing through the air.
Why am I in the air? The ball's on the ground.
Wait, were you jumping out of a tackle or into a tackle? What's happening?
Who knows? Poor Andressa thinks I'm about to come get her. Look at her. She's squaring up on me. I don't know. That is shoving me off the ball. I don't know why my hand's in the air. What is going on?
This is amazing. New celebration right here. You just
prance in the air. That is. That's like the ole. Yeah.
Yes, totally.
Oh gosh, sorry, I cut you off. That really surprised
No, good job, Lo, because I'm just saying, I think a lot of people don't realize, like, when there is, a 4 to 5 week break for a world tournament or a summer break, they think we're like taking a break. We literally maybe have like 7 days off out of that entire like 5 weeks. So you would rather be playing competition than just training all the time or doing inter squad. You want to play other teams. So it is kind of nice that they are having these teams come over, wanting to play NWSL teams, giving you guys competition that's like a different look, kind of adding a layer to Kansas City. I can't imagine you guys are getting even better from all of this, but you will. And it's way better to like turn up to be like, all right, it's match day, rather than like, okay, another training session and they're just going to rock us because we have no games. There's no player load. Like this is what coaches will do. And you realize that they don't care about you as much as you think. And they're only doing it literally so you can perform well on game day. They're not doing it like, oh, they must be tired, poor things. No, they're doing it and associating your load so you can perform your best on game day. If there's no games, they just run you to the ground the entire week. And you are so sore and so tired. And you're like, when does this end? So I'm so glad you guys actually had games.
Yes. Thankfully. I know in the beginning, like the first 2 days of the break, we had fitness tests and I was like, surely I'm like sick today or something. Like surely something hurts or I can't be out there. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I have a temperature. It's hot. And they're like, no, it's just 100 degrees out. That's the heat. You're fine.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Summer in Kansas City.
Yeah. Oh, it's been wild. It's funny though, like on our CBA, I think this all started because like players in Houston were fainting in practice.
Yeah, so North Carolina, yeah.
going a certain amount of time, you get like extended water breaks and the water towels. Oh my God, I'm loving it. Even our
When me,
nutritionist makes us like quick smoothies at the end of practice, and she'll put umbrellas in there sometimes. I'm like, this, it means more than you know. Like, thank you so much. I'm crawling off the field with it, but thank you so much.
no, before they put the restrictions in the CBA that we can't have games during the middle of the day during the summer in places like North Carolina, Kansas City, Houston, we had so many games with the Courage at like 2 or 3 o'clock at the heat of the day. And you guys, I was sick for days following because you just get so dehydrated and you exert yourself so gnarly that like it's a full week recovery, like just illness almost. It was
Yes.
crazy.
That's exactly how I felt when we would go to train you guys, and then you would like crush us, and then we'd have to travel home. I was like, I'm sick for until the next game.
So in this month off, you do still play games and teams, and congrats, Lo, on the inaugural Teal Rising Cup. So you played those games against Corinthians and Palmeiras. You mentioned you don't really get that much time off, but do you get like a little bit of time off? Like, what do the players do during this downtime when you're not traveling or you're not doing things? Like, do you get to take a little bit of a step back at all?
Yeah, there was after the tournament, we had a couple days off, and I know like some people flew wherever they could, just like get out real quick, reset. Mind you, again, it was only a couple days, so they were in the air probably more than wherever they were staying. But it is fun. Like for me, this is times too where you don't have, if you get a double day off, it's like, oh, the team can really come together and do something. Our team, we have, I think, like 20 dog. We have so many dogs on this team. Like we need to do an official count, but people keep getting dogs on our team. Like Nichelle Prince just got one. Me, Kayla Sharples, and Katie Scott all got one at the same time. And that was, our team already had over, I think, 12. And I'm just talking about the players. I don't even know about staff. But we have so many dogs. So it's like, hey, we'll all go to the park, like get the dogs, do whatever they want. And then some of the boyfriends had like, they're in like a community softball league. So then we will win and like tailgate that. So it's just like our team. It's so fun. We're all about like everybody hanging out together. So those were some of the highlights. And again, remind you, we're in Kansas City. So there's not like, it's not like Broadway shows going on or anything like that. Like it's community, it's daytime things. And it was a blast.
Yeah.
Lo, you're such a good leader like that. You really always try to get the group together and you understand the importance of culture and the environment. And that's why you guys are so successful, honestly.
Yeah.
I think so. And I like, people are saying, yeah, good job, Lo, as a leader. But I think like, I could say it, but the girls embrace it. And they also like, it's not just me having to do it everywhere. You know, I could be busy and there's other girls on the team reaching out. So I'm so grateful for this group because they really will like just take people under their wings, or if they need support, or if they just want to go on walks anywhere. Like there's a text sent in the group, and I'm so grateful for this group. Yeah. I know. I love it. And I get FOMO when I can't go. I'm not like, ew, why are they doing that? I'm like, I want to go. Like someone said paintball, and that one I was like, ooh, like if I can be a sniper somewhere, like hide up, I would do it, but I'm not on the ground with the troops. No chance.
No.
Yeah, it hurts when a paintball hits you. It's like a giant.
Yeah,
I'm like over 30 gets to be higher up. Like the under 30 can be on the ground. We'll be hiding places.
Yeah, you teenagers can run around down there and we'll try to hit you.
Teenagers. That's the one who first sent the text. And I'm like, I forget, you haven't been through college. Like you go do paintball.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, well, also in KC, I've seen across the socials that the Ted Lasso crew has been seen around the city. Season 4 is filming in Kansas City. Have you seen anyone? Have you ran into Jason Sudeikis? Will we be getting a Lo LaBonta cameo in Ted Lasso?
Oh my God. I wish I could be like, oh, I can't speak to that. No, I've not been involved at all. I have no insider information. I think too, if you look back through some of the seasons, like he's always worn something KC Current. And I think that's so cool. He obviously represents a lot of Kansas City sports throughout the filming and all that. But like there's always been KC Current stuff. And I think it's so cool. So they're finally here. I know the owners are involved. Like they had filming somewhere. I think they've done filming in like the main shopping area in our stadium. So they said maybe like a clip of us playing in the stadium will be used. But again, I don't know. I wish I could tell you. I know nothing.
Well, we're start a petition. Get LaBonta in Ted
He's
Lasso. How cool
he's
would that be? I mean,
I
that's
know me and Danny, like, come on, same vibes for sure.
yes,
Yeah, wait,
absolutely.
let me tell a quick little story about Ted Lasso and my husband. And well, not with my husband, but when Ted Lasso first came out, there's two guys on Ted Lasso. It's the one, Roy Kent, right, who's like the older guy who just like messes everybody up. And then there's the Latino who's just like, football is life. Like, he's so happy. Well, I showed my husband an episode, and then this guy at Sporting came to him and was like, hey, you remind me of the guy like in Ted Lasso. He was like, oh, the Latino. And he was like, no, Roy Kent. And Roger's like, the one who's always in pain and gets like hurt. And I'm like, yeah, bro, that's you. That one's you. I'm like, just the different, who he thought he was versus like what everybody else sees him as is so funny to me. I had to share that. He's outside now, so he can't hear that. But I think that is so funny. Maybe he'll get a cameo. I don't know.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that story. Yeah, it's always like what you think you are and then like what other people think you are. And you're like, oh, wait, that's not me. I can't do that. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, we're starting the petition. Maybe we'll get you in there and one day you can tell us, oh, I can't speak on that. And we'll see what you can do.